What if there's a place where monsters existed? Real ones as tall as buildings, with gnashing teeth and razor-sharp claws. A true world of monsters. That's right, ladies and gents, I'm talking about Jurassic World. For those of you goobers who don't know, Jurassic World came out on June 12th this year and is the fourth installment of the famed Jurassic Park movie series, based off of the books by Michael Crichton. And for those of you who aren't familiar with the movies, here is a recycled plot that is used in each and every one of them. Scientists have found a way to bring dinosaurs back to life, and with the help of a rich, caring, and vaguely foreign rich dude, have created an island full of them, only to escape because of some hurricane or stupid employee and gobble up the humans. Then, it's up to two romantically intertwined dinosaur experts to save one or more hopelessly lost but lovable children by driving, running, and screaming.
That's how it always starts. But then later there's running and screaming.
Being a big fan of the JP franchise since I was a kid, I was super excited to see it in theaters when it first came out, and I loved it. And I was surprised that some people said that they didn't think the CGI was good. I mean, like the whole scene with the Monosaurus coming up and eating the shark. This was my rendition of that, yeah. And they thought the first one was bad animation. I thought it was a beautiful tribute to the first movie and created a much more engaging setting. To me, the park seemed to be a character in its own right, with beautiful camera angles and shots portraying the park as a lovely tourist destination where nothing can go wrong.
Sarcasm face.
While I was researching this movie, I discovered something that opened the Jurassic World experience to a whole new level. To promote the movie, they created an actual Jurassic World website where you can go and plan your trip, see restaurant menus, and learn all about the dinos they have safely under control. I also found a few little details on the website that weren't included in the movie. For example, did you know that the T-Rex in the first movie is the same one as in the latest movie? On the site, it talks about the T-Rex as having been on the island for over 25 years. That dates her being on the island long before Jurassic World opened in 2005, and back to only a couple of years before the events of the first movie, which featured only one T-Rex. That one. Another interesting part of the site is the park cams, where you can see live footage from things happening around the park. However, if you take a look at the camera feed now, you'll see the park is suffering from some dino-sized technical issues, as guests are shown running, screaming, from apparently nothing, and oh, that guy decided to clear the table for that family. Yeah, he's a good guy. So that's cool and all, but it seems like a lot of work put into a website just to advertise one movie. Well, it turns out it's not just going to be one movie. In an interview with Chris Pratt, it's been confirmed that another Jurassic World movie, or possibly movies, are to come out. But, I mean, what else can they do that hasn't been done in this franchise already? I mean, we have hybrid dinos, T-Rex loose in the city, the flying dinosaurs, you know what I'm talking about. It seems that whatever they would do next would just recycle some plot or aspect they've already used before. Actually though, I've discovered a few details hinted both in the movie and the website that may involve a much bigger corrupt plot outside of Hungry Dinos. Spoiler alert! I'm about to reveal details from the movie that may spoil the story for you. If you have not seen the movie, it is recommended that you end the video now. You will have a 5-second period to stop watching. Great! Now, if you haven't seen the movie and you're still watching this, then it's your own fault. So everybody,
Hold on to your butts.
At first glance, the villain of the movie would seem to be a genetically modified Indominus Rex that's so smart it can plan an elaborate breakout involving decoy claw marks, a trap including a tracking device, and the fact that they built the enclosure housing this massive beast with a dinosaur-sized door that can be opened by any security guard with a 4-digit code. Newman. Sorry. Looking aside from that, the true villain of the movie isn't the dinosaur, but Vic Hoskins, or at least the company that he represents, InGen. During the movie, he is constantly trying to convince Raptor trainer Owen to use his raptors not just for entertaining tourists, but to implement them in the army, using them as some new super weapon soldiers or something. This idea bit him in the bum, however, or should I say, the hand. That's not advisable. When they turned on the humans after they were used to try to take down the Indominus. But that wasn't the end of InGen's evil doings, however, as you suggested that Henry Wu, the park's chief geneticist, who was also in the first movie, was involved in engineering the Indominus, not just to attract guests, but also to prototype a new army superweapon for InGen. This is why the Indominus is super smart, can camouflage and talk to raptors, I guess? But Garant, you say? If the only genetically modified dino died in the latest movie, then what does it have to do with any upcoming sequels? That is a very good question, my British friend. Okay, whatever that. The person who could probably answer that best would be Claire, the park assets manager. We have been told in the movie that she doesn't know very much about what the Indominus is made out of or what it can do. However, on another site created to advertise the movie, it is revealed that she knows a little more than she's letting on. On the Misrani website that promotes the Misrani Corporation, owned by Simon Misrani, there is an article about the upcoming Indominus Rex attraction at his theme park. According to it, in an interview with Claire Deering, it says, Miss Deering hinted that the Indominus may be the first of many genetically modified dinosaurs in InGen's attempt to continually satisfy both visitors and investors. So we may not be seeing the last of our hybrid dino pals. In fact, in the development stages for the movie, they created an idea of having a human/hybrid dinosaur raptor thing that I think personally looks really cool. Unfortunately, other people didn't like the idea, so they scrapped it. But maybe they didn't scrap it completely. Maybe they're just sitting on it to use in one of the upcoming movies, where these creatures will be implemented by InGen and like some army as the true super soldiers. I mean, those things would be pretty scary in the battlefield. Am I right? No, I'm not right. Another detail that hopefully may be included in the upcoming movies is the pterodactyls. That's it. According to the first website, if they ever got off the island, which they do, then they would hunt far off Isla Nublar into the mainland, causing havoc. And, by the way, didn't that happen in the third movie? I mean, yeah, at the very end of the third movie, there was like the whole Aladdin Whole New World thing, why didn't they ever mention that? Anyway, we can be sure that no matter what the sequel will be about, it will undoubtedly be bigger, louder, and have more teeth. Until next time, I'm Coach Grant, and this is Entertainment Download. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching our very first episode of Entertainment Download, where we give you your much-needed dose of entertainment. I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I did making it, and if you did like it, make sure to click the like button down below, and if you want to see more, make sure to subscribe to our channel, Gumptious Gizmos, where we're making more entertainment download, parodies, animations, and maybe even a little bit of magic. Well, that's it for me. See you on the flip side.